I need a clicky pen. Remember, I need a clicky pen. My pen's
Burn off the energy. Or not.
supposedly that's what I use. I need a clicky pen. I don't
I think so, they said.
Didn't see the.
Yeah, the camera's on.
I don't have a clicky pen, but I need one.
What, a clicky pen?
Yeah,
Because of,
yeah.
yeah, but, I bought one of those spinner rings. It was a cheapy thing because I just, when I'm at the games.
Just can't seem to click
Can't
it
fidget.
enough.
That's what I do. When he starts, I just look at him go like this. Private joke.
I'm gonna take Ken's pen and chuck it at Ken over there. Look at him. Huh? Hi, Ken. Oh, man. All the books your little heart could desire. He could sit here and read for days, that guy.
Uno momento.
I got the throwing pen. Don't worry.
I don't need it.
I need it.
The last minute's always the longest.
You hear the song? Ding, 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 ding.
Elevator music.
Okay, let's do the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, call the meeting to order and do a roll call, please.
Trustee McMahon, Trustee Hirsch,
Aye.
President Bing,
Aye.
Trustee G,
Here.
Trustee Warford,
Here.
Trustee Pennell,
Here.
Tom Green.
Okay, we have a quorum, let's go. Can I have a motion to approve the agenda?
I'll make a motion to approve the
Can I
agenda.
have a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Thank you. Approve the minutes, the committee meeting of April
14th.
14th.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes.
Can I have a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Thank you. All right, let's do the bills. We got the testing contracts, I'm sorry, sewer testing, 146, water testing 103, sewer testing 174, sewer testing 146, water testing 17, sewer testing 146, the testing contract 4800 and 4800, Biscotti Computers 126, Boone County Treasurer, real estate tax bill 25144, Gail Romine for a building inspection 150, Casey's 21056, T. Rowe Price 18250, KPH 300515, Surf Internet 16742, Gail DeRosa for zoning 50, Ace Hardware $4, Sickich 1515, Barrick Switzer 2664, and Hawkins Chemicals 110865. The total is 19,766.72, of which 53, 1692 comes out of the general fund, and 14,449.80 will come out of water and sewer. Any questions or comments? Can I have a motion to pay the bills?
I'll make a motion to pay the bills.
Can I have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I'll do a roll call.
I'm sorry,
Roll
roll call, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Trustee Hirsch,
Aye.
President Bing,
Aye.
Trustee G,
Aye.
Trustee Warford,
Aye.
Trustee Pennell,
Aye.
Trustee
Okay.
McMahon.
Okay, motion passes, thank you. Any public comments? Okay, next on, I have open trustee position on here. I was going to nominate a young lady for the position tonight, but she didn't show up, and I'm not gonna nominate somebody who's not here. Hopefully, we can get her here at the next meeting, if we can do it then. It's more of a personal reason than it is anything else right now, so she's a little skittish. So,
Personal on what, and hers or yours?
hers,
Okay.
Okay, so we'll hold that for the next one. Next on the agenda, this is the engagement letter for Sickich, our accounting service. Same thing that we've been doing for the last 5 years that they've been with us. There was a slight increase per hour. I think it's like $10 an hour they increase the fees depending on which person is working on what project for us. So it would be in line with what we budgeted. So if you all want to take a look and look this over, it's the same thing they've been doing us for the last 5 years and before that, because they were the village accountant even before I took over my first term. So I think this is something that we should approve.
Staff and senior go up 10, senior manager and director go up 15,
Yeah.
and the partner goes up to 20.
Yeah, but they don't do much. It's mostly the staff that does most of the work. So. Next, I got a quote for the storm drain over on Worcester and on Worcester and 173 and South Second Street. We've been talking about it needs to get repaired, so this is the cost. This is what Northern Illinois has said that it's going to cost us, and it includes cleaning and running a television through the system and removing and replacing the existing sewer pipe and replacing it with a new casting that goes in to kind of fit in like a reverse saddle clamp, if you will, okay? And then seed the area and water it and put everything back together and patch the pavement and all that good stuff. That's on both sections, okay? So you got approximately 15,000 and 12,500, so we're talking 27,500 here. So it's my recommendation, this is what we do. These are the people that handle 90% of our water main breaks and stuff, and they've been with the village for a long, long time. They're here when they're supposed to be. They charge us what they say they're gonna charge us, and the work has been more than exceptional for us, so I recommend we use these people, okay? Next is building codes. I talked to Craig Wilcox, and we had talked about using a ordinance to adopt the 2021 building codes in conjunction with Belvedere, and rather than having to rewrite our entire code to accommodate it. And Craig said that would be a great idea, so I went ahead and had Tom work something up. So
I'm almost there, but I got a draft, but I'll
Okay.
get that to you before the next meeting.
so we'll have it at the next meeting.
I have some stuff for you,
Okay,
because I've already done some stuff as well.
okay.
Okay, so that would be the easiest way for us to upgrade our building codes and be in compliance with everybody. I mean, Winnebago County, Rockford, Belvedere, Boone County, everybody's on the same page. So that would be the best thing to do, okay?
This would take
So
us to the 2021 building code.
2021 building codes. As far as I know, that is the latest building codes.
And then I believe this is 2023 for the fire, if I'm correct.
Okay.
I'd have to relook at the document.
What are we using now?
Currently, we're 2006,
6 or?
okay? It's been a while, we need to upgrade.
It's time, oh, yeah.
Okay, so, okay. And like I said, if we go in conjunction with Belvedere, Belvedere has taken some exceptions to it, they're still working on stuff like that, so we kind of piggyback on back of them and let them spend the money so we don't have to, okay? All right. Next I have on here is the playground. We've been putting this off, and I've been trying to find alternate sites for this, and there are none to be had. The only property that the village owns, we already talked about, is the green space behind well house number 2. I think it's perfectly acceptable. It's more than large enough to accommodate the layout that we have here. It's not gonna be a case where kids are gonna be running out in the 173, because it's not a park. It's a playground. They're not gonna be kicking balls, they're not gonna be playing football, they're not gonna be doing anything like that. It's strictly a playground that will have a 4-foot cyclone fence all the way around it, so that this is just, it's not gonna happen, okay? And in front of that, we're gonna put a few picnic tables for things like our Food Truck Friday, and it's close enough to Utterly Delicious and Roses, so people can start using downtown and sit at those park benches and try to help out our local businesses with foot traffic, et cetera. So I have here, this is the one that I had gotten the quote on, which includes everything from the equipment to installation. This is a turnkey operation. It's guaranteed, it's certified, it's within all the state and local requirements for a playground. And we can get this in our colors, green and white if you want, it's not a problem. It accommodates quite a number of kids, and I think it's a 10 to 12 week lead time, and I kind of would like to have it up before school goes back at the end of the year, okay? 10 to 12 weeks puts it like in the middle of July as it is right now. So I know you had one, Rachel.
But this does not include everything, because
Right.
it does not include, we would have to provide the waste disposal dumpsters.
Yes,
We would have to provide, we would have to do drainage. Drainage is not included in this if we wanted to do the pea gravel, and it does not include your fencing. So you're looking at 91.9 with additional costs. So you're
Right.
probably closer to 125,000.
no, I don't know how you're coming up with that, okay?
Fencing's not cheap.
Fencing's not cheap.
Fencing isn't gonna cost $100,000.
I didn't say it's gonna cost $100,000. Your
On top
quote
of
here is 91.9.
Right.
On total cost with dumpsters, fencing, drainage, you're looking at probably
We're gonna
125,000.
we have already purchased a couple of garbage cans in conjunction with the picnic tables. I don't know why we need dumpsters.
Waste disposal box provided by customer for when they install the playground for their materials to be disposed of.
Well, that's a rental then, we can get that, that's not a lot of money.
But that's not included in the cost.
I'll get it included in the cost before our next meeting.
And fencing?
Yeah, I'll get that included in our cost too.
And then why can't we discuss the ones back in the subdivision? I understand they are purchased by the guy who is doing the hand farming on them, but can we not have a discussion on him possibly purchasing a couple from
But
him?
they run about $25,000.
No, they don't. They run about
There's even that one that's
15,000.
All right, so
Matt,
so
stop for a
now,
minute, please.
with this, we're gonna add another $30,000, and that's not a centrally located playground. Everybody's gonna have to come to the subdivision, whereas this is.
Most of your kids already live in the subdivision that would be utilizing this playground.
Well, I know that a couple of people in the subdivision tried to buy lots from him, and he wasn't interested because he'd rather build them houses on them and make more money. And I know you said, well, he's not. Well, the thing that's going on right now, because I had a talk with Christie, who's the president of Poplar Grove, and they are building 95 new homes in Poplar Grove in that subdivision just north of 173. So things are starting to percolate around here as far as housing goes, and I don't think it's gonna be very long until he converts those houses from soybeans, those lots from soybeans to houses. It's gonna be a matter of a couple of years. So I don't think he's gonna be very interested in wanting to sell any of those lots to us at a reduced price, when he can make a lot more money by putting houses on them.
But we haven't asked him.
Then
I mean,
ask him.
if he's gonna build houses on them and we have a couple lots that have a playground, that is a selling point for those houses
I'll
that he's
give you
going
a
to
phone
make.
number, or I'll give you his phone number, you can call him.
So I have to call him, but I asked you to do it.
I'm asking you to do it. You want it done.
I think 173 is a ridiculous area for this playground.
That's okay, that's your opinion, you're entitled to it. Yeah,
Who owns that quarter circle in the subdivision?
The guy that's house is right next to
Oh,
it.
he owns that?
Mhm.
Okay.
all right, so anyways, this is my recommendation, I will get a quote on the fencing and the rental of a dumpster, all right, for the next meeting. Yeah, this next page, this is just where it's going to go. All right, let's come to, trustee McMahon's not here, trustee Hirsch.
I have Capron Days. I have banner ideas in the printout. I have pricing for the feather banners. All three sizes. I'm not picky, to be honest. The small one would be fine. LRS said that they are going to donate a porta potty for the season of Food Truck Friday this year.
Just one or more than one?
Just
or
one.
Just one?
Yep.
That's still really good.
Yep. One, I'm sorry.
ADA, what about handicap? You have to have one that's ADA accessible.
The one she's talking about is just for the food trucks, it's the one, the
I
other
know,
one is
but-
gonna be at the Lions and they'll have the 88.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's for the Capron Days, yeah, at the
Oh,
Lions Club,
I
that
thought
will
you were
handle
talking
that,
about
yeah.
the, food
No,
truck.
we're, on July 17th, on Friday, we're gonna do the Food Truck Friday.
Okay.
We're gonna try to have a live band. I'm looking more in the line of maybe a mariachi band.
Okay.
I'm looking for a vintage car show, and I'm looking for 4 to 5 food trucks. I'm wanting to swap how we usually do Food Truck Friday on that day.
Yeah.
We'll park the trucks on this side by the well house,
Okay.
or the old town hall, whatever we want to call it. And then the porta potty, I'm gonna have them put right over there,
Okay.
between those two buildings.
I just want to make sure it's accessible for everyone.
Right, that's why I'm having them put it right there where the food's gonna be, where everybody can see it, easily accessible, not on the sidewalk where it's not gonna be blocking anybody. Then I'm gonna have the vintage cars across the street, right? And we're gonna close off 4th Street to keep it as safe as possible. We don't want people, going across 173 and the whole 9 yards. Then we're gonna have, on the lawn, the live band and or the mariachi band, is what I'm thinking. And we're due 4 to 8, like our regular times. We've heard from, Soda Squeezed. They wanna come back for that event. I've got a for sure on them for Capron Days. Sizzlin' Susie, loved it out here. Capron really showed up for us last month on Sizzlin' Susie. She came out for the first time, and she was so happy with the show up for us. I've been contacted by many people saying that they've heard about Capron Food Truck Friday, so we're doing good. Capron's on the map. That's what we wanted. We wanted to bring people to our town, so our businesses can thrive.
Do we have a budget for this?
Yes, our budget is looking at 45, but maybe 5.
Okay, first of all, it needs to be passed by the board in order for us to do anything.
Right, I haven't started anything. All this is maybes.
In this budget, have you budgeted for attendance? And the reason I ask that is, I understand you have down here volunteers from the trustees and the Lions Club, but if you don't get enough people to volunteer, you're going to need to have in that cost the possibility of having to have attendance.
Well, the Capron Lions Club has already passed that they will do this. So with that being said, most of the Lions Club people, I can discuss with them and see who's willing to volunteer out of that club, and then go from there. I would hope that my fellow trustees will be there with me.
Or even maybe, like I said, some of the churches, you might be able to get
Yes.
some people from them from like an hour to an hour or something.
Yeah, yeah.
What is a foam party? I mean, I'm old.
That's for the kids. That's for the kids. That can be mixed. It's not a yay, it's not like set in stone, but after watching how many kids showed up for that Easter egg hunt, I thought an hour of them just having at it in a big old bunch of foam would make them freak out.
So they just spray foam out
Yep.
onto the grass and then the kids just.
For an hour. For an hour. I was up at Mount Olympus with my son, and they did that, and he loved
He's
it.
got in here, don't you?
Oh, yeah, well, I
And
know.
who doesn't want to dunk the
Yeah.
president?
That's right.
I'm just saying,
Saving it might change.
who doesn't want to dunk the
You're all gonna
president?
have to stand like 60 feet away, okay?
That's also part of the budget too. So Rachel and I have discussed the banners and designs for the banners. I liked all the additions you added to the banners that we discussed.
I just think the green and the yellow will be hard to see.
I agree.
So I think if we do something along the lines of a white or even an off-white with green or black as the lettering would be easier to see than a green.
I think me and you designing the banners would be perfect.
So what did you say the budget you're going to ask again for?
5. I have 2 bands that I've discussed coming on Capron days, which would technically be Saturday. Food Truck Friday would be Friday. Capron days, official Capron days would be Saturday. I talked to the Missing Links band that we had for the Sesquicentennial. I haven't locked anything in or discussed pricing or anything like that because I haven't gotten the official yay from us, but they are interested in coming back. I also spoke to an additional band out of, I believe, Schaumburg, who does the same type of music, and they are willing to work out of tips from their guitar cases. So, we got some options here. We just got to get the,
Ball rolling.
yes.
Okay, you said 4 to 8 on Friday for everything?
Friday would be 4 to 8 for.
And then Saturday would be,
An all-day thing, I'm thinking, like, Barb and I originally wanted to do like a 10 to 6 for the craft fair, and then do a later time for the dance and the, if we do the bar tent with Stumble, you know, I got to talk to Bjorn, and discuss the bar tent with him, you know, and times with him on that. Once we get the definite lock-in, then I'll lock in all those details with him. But I'm thinking craft fair, 10 to 6 or 8 to 4. Dunk tank, not all day, obviously. We're not gonna, he'd shrivel up like a raisinette. I'm just saying.
Are we gonna have the dunk tank on both days?
No, the dunk tank will be only Saturday. Yes, that's a good question.
I think it would bring people on Friday.
Yes, yes. We can have other volunteers for the dunk tank as well. I will volunteer to get dunked myself. It's fine by me. I got my own fan club in this town as well. So, we can do the dunk tank from 10 to 6 if we want, or we can sign up for time slots. Because honestly, the dunk tank is priced for 6 hours.
Okay.
6 hours.
Yes,
And then the bounce houses would be an all-day.
yes.
Do they do setup and tear down?
Yes. That is the local.
Are we gonna charge for the dunk tank?
That was another thing that popped up too. We could do,
Don't think, and I never charged anyone.
you know, we could do
Yeah,
a
but you're not the being.
donation
Actually, I was, that.
to the Lions Club or something, or donation to
We
something.
donate the money. If
Yeah.
proceeds go to somebody, you know.
Yeah.
That's all.
Maybe,
Food pantry
Yeah.
or
$1 for
something
3
maybe.
throws or something, you know, I mean,
yeah.
you know,
That's very reasonable.
as much as I'm liked around here, that's gonna be a lot of money. right?
Sitting around.
We'll see,
Saving my money.
we'll see. But this is, what, 4 bounce houses? And then the very last one is like 40, it's an obstacle course. It's huge. It takes 3 blowers required for this inflatable. And I did discuss with Barb where the inflatables are gonna be, because we'll need electricity and/or generators for the blowables or the inflatables. So, you know. And then the one tent, 20 by 30 tent. I added that into the,
And you said the tables
Pricing.
and chairs the village has?
yeah, we'll use those.
Do we have any baseball games that are supposed to be over there? that
All
we
clear.
can? Okay.
Yep, Barb all cleared that one
Just wanted to make
too.
sure.
Yep.
And I don't think anybody around here is having anything on that weekend.
The B guy said, Dave said, as long as we have everything cleared up on Friday, he's cool with it, and the paperwork, and,
Double
he's,
track Belvedere, the Buchanan Street days, food truck
yeah.
days. I don't know what weekends those are.
you know, a couple of my food trucks have Rockford Market pops up on our Fridays. So like Rusty Drum, they're in Rockford Market.
So you might wanna check Belvedere's, street days and see what weekends those are, cause I don't remember what those are.
Some of my people have been, some of my trucks have been taken to some of those, but a lot of, like the olive branch, he was like, you tell me when you need me and I will be there, because he was very happy with what,
Yes,
yeah,
that's good.
We
so,
got a pretty good turnout.
yeah.
Okay, anything else?
Capron Days would be fun,
Yeah,
and it would be great to do it again next year.
yeah. Well, the hardest one's gonna be the first one.
I agree.
Okay. Okay, you done?
I am done.
Okay. Trustee Agee?
Okay, we've had the resident that wants to do the flower pots since Art and Diane Vermette have passed on, has contacted Crystal about doing those again. The budget we had last year was $250, and they did it within that budget. I'm thinking like 300 this year, just because of the increase in everything, gas, everything's gone up.
They're way more expensive. I was just at Home Depot the other day, it's crazy.
These other functions going on too,
Right.
people will be coming in, you wanna.
So I would be asking for a $300 budget on the flower pots for this year.
Well, why not 350 though? Just do an even 100 up. Because it's way more expensive. I'm telling you, I was just at Home Depot the other day. Make it 350, square it up, and that gives you prettier flowers.
350, I'll leave it for you guys to decide on that one then. The other thing is, we did the school supply donations for the elementary school last year, but we only did them for about a month. I'd like to start being able to do them here at the end of the school year now, and do it through July to see if we can't get more donations for their classrooms. I talked to the principal at the elementary school. She says they're extremely busy with it being the end of school. I asked her if the teachers had wish lists. She said she didn't want to put anything else on the teacher's plate for the end of the year, which is understandable. So I would be asking that we can put a box here at Village Hall for school supplies, pens, pencils, colored pencils, markers, notebooks, folders, any normal school supplies that the kids need, glue sticks, things like that, to see how much we can stock the classrooms, because I know halfway through the school year, my kids at least this year have come to me 3 or 4 times saying, Mom, I need more mechanical pencils, or I need this. And if we can stock the classrooms, maybe it's less out of the parents' pockets. I mean, they've got to buy them all at the beginning of the year, but throughout the school year is when you start to run out. So if we can, I'd like to put a box here for school supply donations.
Do you want that to start around the June 1st, you said?
As soon as I can. I mean, I don't know if we have to vote on it or if it's just a,
Well, we can't make a decision today, so.
So the next meeting,
Mhm.
okay.
Is that something we have to vote on, to just put a box out there?
I
Really?
think you probably can just make an administrative decision.
Oh, okay.
assuming the board- I mean, is there a cost?
no.
No,
it's
we're just asking for a donation.
And then we just put a flyer out asking people if you want to donate school supplies.
At that level, I think you could probably just
Right.
administratively say, yeah, let's do it.
Then go ahead and do it.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure it was okay with everybody else.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Okay.
That's
Linda?
all I have.
No, I have nothing, thank you.
Glenn?
Nothing tonight, thank you.
Okay, anybody, anything? Okay, motion to adjourn,
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
second,
I'll second it.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed?